Welcome to Grapes and Debates, a podcast where we'll uncork some incredible wine and debate varietals of issues within the restaurant industry, one glass at a time. And now, your hosts and owners of SoNapa Grille, Adam Barringer, Chris Botting, and Joe Bates.
Episode 65.
Woo! Hell yeah.
We were not going to film today. We're going to wait for Joe Bates to get back from his extended vacation, but you didn't want to break the streak.
No, I did not want to.
64 weeks in, we are now at 65,
Yes.
episode 65.
Yes. No reason to give up on a good thing.
No reason. So we have Chris Botting.
Hello, everybody.
Business partner. And Adam Barringer, founder of SoNapa Grille. We are excited to have Sean Connors, our executive chef.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen you on this side of the table.
I know. It's been a minute.
It's good to be here.
Actually, since probably episode 3 or 4.
What?
Yeah. I haven't been in here in forever.
What have you been doing?
That's working.
Having a baby.
Having a baby.
There you go. Well, hey, this is an awesome episode. It's 65 for us. It is coming up on the 4th of July, which we are closed on the 4th of July.
Yes.
And just so you know, I'm sporting the red, wine, and blue. We, believe it or not,
I didn't get a shirt.
Well, listen.
This was like episode 10.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay. I missed that one.
But behind us, we have the American flag.
Yes.
Because we are patriotic. And again, we are closed to celebrate our nation's independence.
Yes.
Closed in all 3 restaurants. Let our employees enjoy the day, fireworks, what everybody does on the 4th of July. So I thought it would be appropriate, and I know we've blind tasted Red Zinfandels before.
Yes.
But we are going to blind taste 3 Red Zinfandels, and then we're going to discuss or debate barbecue styles.
Ooh, let's say Memphis dry rub, California vinegar,
Yeah.
Ooh.
or a little Kansas City molasses, Texas brisket. What's your flavor?
So,
who's bringing the heat?
I don't know, but I would say a shout out goes to one of our avid listeners, also a wine club member, and Jim Salmon. Thank you, because
Yes.
what Jim did,
Uh-oh.
he said the last time that we did blind tastings, Joe and Jack looked like they didn't know what was going on. So we have an entire bag of markers and
look at this, tags.
and tags. So today we just simply went with markers. So Jim,
Well, Jim Salmon, thank you very much.
we're gonna end up using these throughout the year. Thank you.
The gear is appreciated.
Yes, it is. So let's start with number 1, guys. Red Zinfandel, number 1.
Good nose appeal.
What are you getting on that nose?
Definitely big fruit here. A nice dark berry.
Big
Yeah.
ripe fruit.
Very jammy.
Yeah. I'm liking it. Gosh, it tastes damn good too.
Yeah, it's really good, actually.
Don't drink it all yet, because we're gonna have to go back through and revisit it after we taste the others.
I'm just getting halfway through it.
Wow, that's really good.
That's really good. All right.
So, again, tasting 3 Zins, and Zins are known to go with barbecue.
Always. Any grilled meats.
Right, and,
it truly is a summertime wine.
Right, and I was thinking, let me just throw this into Chat GPT to see what kind of script it would put out, and it said maybe we should have a pitmaster on board with us. Well, guess what? We've got Sean.
We've got Sean.
Sean, what do you have in the pit this week?
I'm actually smoking brisket today.
You are
For
smoking
Thursday,
brisket.
before 4th of July, but since we're closed on 4th of July, I think bringing a little barbecue to the table is going to be
A little pregame?
a little
Nice.
pregame for
I
everyone.
like it.
Okay, so what kind of rub do you have?
So I did a smoky paprika, garlic, salt, pepper, onion, just brown sugar, like a sweet savory almost.
Okay.
Just a nice crust to get on there. But
Right.
I took a little yellow mustard, rubbed it before it, so it's a
Little bit of a
binded.
binder.
Yep,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
binder.
So it's
Yes.
almost like you're infusing maybe Carolina with a little bit of Texas.
Yep.
And then what kind of sauce you going to put with that?
So I'm going in between peach barbecue and blueberry barbecue.
Ooh,
Look at that.
okay.
Leaning more
Some
towards
southern
the
influences.
blue, since
The blue.
red, white, and blue.
Yep.
You know what? Boom. You
Yeah.
just answered it for yourself.
you
Yeah,
go.
All right.
there it is.
Let's check the second Zinfandel.
This one's a bigger. This is a different nose appeal here. Not as big and fruity.
Nope.
No,
A lot
it's
lighter.
a little subdued. Wow, I'm getting some blackberry kind of, maybe even a little raspberry-esque.
I was going to
Yes.
say raspberry.
You know, almost a little tartness,
Yes,
if you will.
yeah, that's really coming through.
Okay.
Nice and dry there.
Now let's move on to number 3.
What do we got on number 3 here? Let's see.
Wow. I'm picking up just, if you opened a jar of jam.
Oh, yeah? Let's see.
Very bold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Get more blackberry to that.
Yeah. A little sweeter start.
Little?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, not as dry. Wow. They're all very different.
Different, but all pretty amazing.
Yeah. No. I think that's the common thread here.
Okay. So now that we've tasted them,
Yes.
what are the characteristics of, let's say, a Texas-style barbecue?
Gosh, I would have to say Texas is. It really lets the protein speak for itself on a brisket. If you go to Franklin's or if you go to
Pecan Lodge.
if you go to any of these really big Texas smokehouse, I think they let the cattle do the talking,
Sure.
if you
They do.
would, and it's just salt and pepper.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially
Now-
with the ribs, too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And if you go to Carolina, what are they known for? Kind of that mustard mop sauce.
Yeah.
That vinegar
Yeah.
base.
Super vinegar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
It's
I
almost
think
like a
that's-
light. It's not that thick sauce that you get
No,
like in Texas.
right.
Or,
It's a
you know.
mop, like
Yeah.
you said.
Light.
Yeah.
And then you have Kansas City. And isn't that more of the, it's definitely barbecue, but I think that's where the sauce comes
Absolutely.
Yeah.
in. Where they,
100%.
little, that sweet sauce that
Yeah,
goes
Baba
with it.
Rubino's
Yeah.
ribs. That's those are some sauced up
Right.
ribs.
And listen, we've spent time out in Napa. We've all been there, Sean.
Yep.
When I think of Northern California style barbecue, I'm thinking it's more of influences of different cuisines or
Yeah.
different cultures. So kind of Mediterranean, Asian,
They're more of like that vinaigrette, like light.
or
like
maybe
just-
sometimes not even
Yeah.
a sauce where they're maybe grilling over grape wood.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
Or oaks.
Yeah, and using wine-based sauces. Listen,
Yeah, play to your
Almost
strong
like
point,
balsamic,
right?
like vinaigrettes and stuff like that. That's what they play off of.
right. So I would say the first wine that I have in my glass, I think it was the lighter of all three of them. So if I was going to have Carolina barbecue, I think it would be number 1.
Okay.
And then I would say number 2 for me would pair with the Texas barbecue. I just felt if I'm thinking of a pairing, and 3 because it was so bold and jammy, I'm thinking that would be your Kansas City style. I mean,
Okay.
as far as complementing flavors, I would also say for me 1 would, I think, pair best with Northern California style barbecue.
I would agree on those
Okay.
2 points, but
Yeah.
I would switch up. I would go 1. Actually, number 2. Excuse me. Number 2 with maybe the Kansas City style.
Okay.
I think it would help you cut through that sauce a little bit more.
right.
I mean, it was just a little that acid. I think would speak.
I'm going to agree with you on that.
Speak through a little bit more on that.
Okay.
But that's just me. That's just my palate.
No, listen. That's why it's called a debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a heated debate. All right. Now, having said that, what's your favorite Zin?
Oh, I'm gonna go number one.
Also number one.
I'm going to go number one.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got any revelations here?
We will have in a minute. Okay, your second favorite.
Number three.
Yeah, definitely number three.
Really?
Yep, yep. Yeah, definitely number three. To me, that is it's in that classic style of Zinfandel. The second one here. Although it has some of those characteristics, I think it's just a little bit lighter.
I'm going 1,
a
2,
little
3.
yeah.
I'm going 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
One,
I know
two,
we
three.
have what's down here. Number one. This is an awesome story. I cannot wait to talk about this.
O'Shaughnessy.
Shag Hennessy. Shag Hennessy.
Come on down to O'Shag Hennessy's office.
Number 3, Oakville.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
Yeah,
love
made
that.
by the Ghost Block family.
Nice.
And then number 2,
Ooh.
Sinzin.
Wow, that's a blast
okay.
from the past.
It sure is. It sure is. So there you have it.
Gosh, it's been 10, 15 years since I've had Sinzin.
No, I thought, were you not here when we blind tasted it?
Not
the
this.
last?
Not
oh,
no.
okay.
Not the last time we did. If you had
Right.
as in.
Well, the last time I
comparison.
picked Oakville as number 1.
Oh, did you
Oh,
really?
wow.
Yeah.
There you have it.
I love
There
the
you go.
Oakville.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. So let me tell you about the O'Shaughnessy, or I should say O'Shag Hennessy. We did a tasting out there. We currently don't carry their wine. They don't make a Zinfandel in production.
Oh.
They've made a Zinfandel. This one, Howell Mountain designation.
Yeah.
So Howell Mountain, AVA, Napa Valley, Beatty Ranch, Zinfandel.
Wow.
They named it Beatty Ranch because during the fires, the Beatties have the property just below where O'Shag Hennessy is.
Okay.
And so when the fires were coming up to the property, the Beatties came and helped put water and put out the fires and keep the fires from damaging the.
Oh, wow.
No kidding.
Yeah. So they said, in honor of our neighbors, we have
Wow.
Beatty Ranch.
What a
Awesome.
what a selfless act.
I love that.
Yeah, it's awesome. And we all picked that as number 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Howell Mountain Fruit, definitely amazing property. It was breathtaking.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah, it was breathtaking. It was, when I think about the tastings that we had in Napa and Sonoma this year,
Yes.
and we had so many great ones, this certainly ranks in the top 3. Yeah,
That's a bold statement.
it is a bold statement. So we're going to see O'Shaughnessy on the menu. And as we were sitting there, of course, then I had to pull up the O'Shag Hennessy and who was that?
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele.
Two comedians.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Aaron.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
D
yeah.
Nice.
Very, very funny comedians.
Yeah.
And writers.
Right on. Oh, we know what your favorite Zinfandel is. We all agreed on that.
Yes.
Okay. The other two, all of them were excellent. So there's no doubt. Right now currently have Oakville on our menu by the bottle, and we have the Sinzin by the glass. So I would say if you're listening to this podcast for Member Monday coming up, I believe that's going to be the 7th, complimentary glass of Sinzin.
What's the magic word? What do you got? Is there
what do
any
we got?
sort of
Sinzin.
Sinzin?
Sinzin.
Okay.
Sinzin.
You heard it here, folks.
Oh,
Sinzin.
I think we've done this before, but yes, Sinzin. That's
Okay.
it. Sinzin. Now, favorite style of barbecue. So we've talked about the different styles of barbecue.
Yes.
If we were going to open a barbecue restaurant here, what kind of barbecue restaurant would you open?
Gosh, good question there. They all have.
We don't have good barbecue right now in New Smyrna Beach.
We don't. I'm sorry to say that we are lacking a good barbecue restaurant, and I think I would. I personally like barbecue beef, so I would have to lean towards Texas style.
Between Franklin's and Pecan Lodge, which one do you think
Franklin.
was better?
Oh, listen, I'm gonna have to, I guess, back up here because at Pecan Lodge, they ground some really good sausage.
You got into that sausage.
Yeah, man, it was definitely pretty badass. I thought it was some of the best that I've ever tasted, and so based on that, I'd go Pecan Lodge.
Okay. So you're going Texas style
Texas
barbecue,
style,
Pecan Lodge.
Roger that.
Best you've ever had.
Yes.
I'm going to say Pecan Lodge, Texas style barbecue, best I've ever had.
Yeah.
Better than Franklin's, and Four Rivers does a good job.
They
Right?
do.
They do.
They do a good
They
job.
do. They do.
They do a good job. Sean?
I'm torn between Carolina and Texas.
Okay.
Only because I like vinegar.
I
love collards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Yep.
those two mesh very well together. I also like those sauces that they have there, but Texas too. I mean, briskets. I mean, I love cooking
Right.
briskets.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. What about tri-tip?
Our tri-tip that we did together was hands down the best tri-tip I've probably ever had.
Right. But that
So
was
look at
more,
that.
that
That's
was
California.
That's very California.
It's using different techniques because
Yeah.
we smoked the tri-tip and
Yep.
then we sous vide it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely tender,
Tender.
amazing.
The smokiness is not overpowering. It still had a crust to it. I mean, it was really good.
Yeah. And I think last summer we did a summertime barbecue, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We did.
And you did grilled shrimp with a peach barbecue.
sauce. Yep.
Yep.
And we do the tri-tip that
We did
that's
the
right,
tri-tip?
We did the tri-tip. Blueberry barbecue ribs, I think we did too. Mm-hmm. Yep. There was one more.
Yeah.
It was really good. I know we did a baked mac and cheese, I think, too. For
Oh, yeah.
that.
Well, we got 4th of July coming up. I would say anybody listening to this podcast, please come in and visit us. Member Monday,
Yes.
sins in, complimentary glass, but come in over the weekend, get Sean's famous brisket. With the blueberry barbecue sauce.
Yep.
Blue for red, white, and blue.
Yes.
Red, white,
It's
and blue.
damn good
Let's
sauce
do it.
too.
It is a damn good sauce.
Yes.
It is.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us. We've all selected Oshag Hennessy as our favorite Zin, and I think that it was almost unanimous.
It was.
Texas
Yeah.
style barbecue.
Incredible.
Yep. All
Absolutely.
right. Taste toast together.
Thank you, everybody.
Cheers.